What's going on, everybody? It's RTB Gaming here with you, and today we're going to be playing some more Elden Ring. So if you remember at the end of last video, we stopped into Murkwater Catacombs, and that's where we're going to begin today. So without further ado, let's head on in. I want to watch out for these, because these are little traps. Let's see if we can draw some of them out here. Alright, we got the door open already. Let's see if we got, let's see here. Looks like that's the only one. Went a lot better than the last room. And now it's boss time. Go ahead and buff up. Bring out our skellies. Alright. Another boss down for the count. And we get a new summon. Banished Knight Angball. Okay. Here, got that, got that. Let's go ahead and let's warp over here to a Geel Lake North. And now I think it's time to go after a dragon. So if we keep to the right here at the bridge, make our way down. We just kind of keep heading towards the fire here. Yep, there he's coming. We should be able to do this, no problem. Wow, man. Oh. Guess I spoke too soon there. That's okay. We'll get him. We were doing pretty good damage to him, so. Let's go try this again, shall we? the fire this time, and yes, we did. Good time to get in some. Ooh, we got a stagger on it. Nice. Alright. And down he goes. Dragonflies? Alright, for that we get our first dragon heart. Alright, so with him down, we head north here. Got another cave to go into. And this one's a little bit longer, but it's a good source for smithing stones. And there's and sombers too. Not as many, but obviously you don't use near as many of those as you do the regular smithing stones. Keep making our way down clockwise here. Alright. Go ahead and rest up now. Level up if we can, which I believe we should be able to. Yep. Alright. Got some more health, which is always a nice thing. This guy. Got one right here around the corner. Okay, let's continue on. So don't worry, we'll be coming back up here shortly, because that's the way forward. But first, there's a couple goodies down at the very bottom we want to grab. Right, that went rather smoothly. That should be everything down here. Yeah, okay. So now, I want to hop back on the elevator. And I think... Try this again here. I think going down's easier anyway to see it. Just roll right off and continue on. nice of you. Okay. Alright, now it's boss time. Let's go ahead and buff up. And we probably don't need to buff up for this guy. Just one of the big trolls. In fact, I'm not even going to pull out the summons for this fight. Just run in, get 2 charged heavies. Maybe. You are not one to cooperate tonight. Alright, there we go. We got him. That we get the Roar Medallion. New talisman. Okay. With that, we're done with that cave. Or tunnel, I guess they call it. So let's see here. That's all done. Well, here, we'll show you what we can do with that dragon heart. Head on over to the Church of Dragon Communion. And just head on inside. We want to interact with the altar here. So you can see each one of these 3 costs 1 dragon heart each. So we currently have 1. So out of these 3 available, I would suggest going with the dragon fire. This one just does like a set of claws. Kind of hit and miss. This one kind of the same thing as the claws, only it, it's the head and it's so it, bites. But again, this one's very hit and miss too. So I would suggest going with that one to start with. As you can see, we don't meet the requirements for it, but yeah, so that's what you do with the dragon hearts. So, and we'll find another one of these altars later on down in Caelid. So, alright, let's see here. So we're still going to do that. Gotta do up there. Wrong button. Yeah, let's go ahead and do, let's get Castle Morn out of the way. Alright, so let's take the elevator on up. I forgot, we gotta go talk to an NPC first. So we'll take the elevator back down, that way we don't have to wait for it to come back down when we come back. This will just take a second. So we want to head to the Bridge of Sacrifice. And we want to head right over here. Talk to her.
Hello? Is somebody there? Might I bend your ear for a moment, please? My name is Irina. I've escaped from Castle Morn to the south. The servants there have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see. But I swear I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father secreted me out the castle, but decided himself to stay. He says it's his duty. As commander. I fear for father's life. The servants are full of wrath, filled with hatred for every one of us. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared a soul. I fear it's no different at Castle Morn. Please, I implore you, would you mind taking a letter to my father? At the castle, my soul wishes that he escape, even if his honor should be the price. Please. I just want him to be safe.
Yeah, we can deliver the letter for you.
Thank you, dearly. Then please, take this. Deliver it to my father, who remains in the castle, if you please. Please, if you wouldn't mind, he can be stubborn. But I'm sure he'll come around.
Okay. With that, we can head back. Now we can get started on Castle Morn. So what I like to do is first head over here for a goodie. There's 2 dogs. Alright, we got a smithing stone too. So next we'll get the 3 dogs right here. There we go. Alright. Next, what I like to do is go over here and get Pumpkinhead. And if you sneak up on him, you can get a charged heavy attack. Alright, looks like we got 2 of them. Down he goes. Go back here in the corner for another goodie. And you don't have to kill this one, I just do easy. Easy, and it's free runes, so never a bad thing. Alright, so now, because there's a bunch of these guys. Let's see if we can... Yeah, there we go. And if you want, you can go ahead and kill all these guys, but there are a bunch of them. And there's one big one that can really do some damage. So I just kind of like to sneak up, get those 2, and then head on in here. And this one you don't want to miss, because we get the Claymore. If I wasn't going to main the Golden Halberd for a while, I was going to go with the Claymore, but here with the build we're doing, the Golden Halberd made a lot more sense. Alright, now let's head on up the ladder here. 2 more guys over here. And we get the steel wire torch. So now, want to head back over here. And I know this looks like like the drop would kill you, but it won't. So now there's 3 guys here. There's one in the center, one right there, and then one right there. So what I like to do, let's see, yeah, I still got it equipped. Lock onto that guy, throw a knife at him, get his attention, and then just kind of back away. And then if we can, gotta get a little bit closer. Let's see. Might be too far away yet. Nope. And these two like to shoot arrows at you. Got him. Not too bad on that one. Alright, so first we want to come around to this side. Take the ladder down. And there's a guy hiding right behind those barrels there. This one we can just sneak up on. Okay. Go back up the ladder now. So before we continue on, if you drop down there, there's Grace. You know, the problem if you go now, you can't get back up. And we still got to make our way over to the top of that rampart there. So we got to go find Irina's dad.
There's a face I've not seen before. I'm Edgar, warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself. Now you can see how things have turned out. The menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said, and true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Morn won't hold much longer. Take this, by way of apology.
Alright, let's go ahead and give him the letter.
I see. From Irina. Thank you. I'm in your debt, but I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander I must remain, to ensure the treasured sword of Morn does not fall into the wrong hands. If you see Irina, do tell her that her father will come for her once he's fulfilled his duty. If you see Irina, that her father will...
Okay. So now we can make our way back over here. And before we go back and see Arena, we want to make sure to get the Grace. That way we don't have to go through all that again. And while we're here, we might as well level up real quick. Keep pumping up vigor. Uh-oh. And she's dead. With one of those cleavers there. Alright, so let's head back here. We'll continue on, making our way through the castle. And really, I'd say we're probably about halfway done with the castle already. So really, we just have a couple more enemies and a fair amount of platforming to do. Want to go ahead and grab that stone sword key. And these guys are pretty passive, so we can just go ahead and get the free backstab on them. These things here, I don't think are worth your while. They very tanky, and they give very little runes for killing them. Yeah, 17. Not worth our while. Now this guy here, see if we can... Alright. Went pretty darn well. Definitely helps that we got our golden halberd up to +4 already. So, and for those of you that don't know, the weapons that take the sombering stones, they only go up to level 10, and all the normal ones go up to level 25. So, already being at a +4, we're at, well, like probably about a +10 or so, roughly. Alright, if you need it, here's one of those health orbs, or balls, whatever you want to call them. Keep making our way down here. Put on our lantern here for a little extra light. So what I like to do is line up just like that, and then just walk off. Rotate the camera. Just kind of walk off again. Let's see here. Where is he? Alright. There are a bunch of rats. So you want to be very careful. You don't have to worry about using too many health potions because there's a grace pretty much just right outside. So get the whip. Let's see what he dropped. Another old fang. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, right over here. We got another grace. Go ahead and rest up, get all of our health flasks back. And it's almost boss time. So when we get to the other side here, there's going to be two of those beast guys. We can get a charge heavy on that guy. Come on down. There we go. Okay, that works. Come over here, go down the ladder. Looks like that one got me right in the head. So if we come around to the back here, we got a little goodie. So that one you see over there, you can go get it. It's just some, I believe it's flaming arrows. But there's a bunch of little crabs, and then when you get over there, a big one will come up out of the ground. And if you're not careful, they can trap you inside of there. So I don't even bother most of the time. Alright, so now it's boss time. So by talking to Edgar, we can go ahead and summon him. Get ready to buff up here as soon as he starts appearing. Okay, let's head on in. Summon up our skeletons here. Grafted Blade Greatsword. Now, for any of you Game of Thrones fans, what does that remind you of? Yeah, maybe that throne on the front cover there. So. Not bad. It's a colossal sword. A little on the short side for reach-wise, but for the start of the game, it will carry you for a long while. Alright, so now that that's done, I want to warp back here to Castlemorn Lift. So we got to make our way back to where we talked to Edgar. So I won't kill everything again. Probably will kill those 3 dogs and Pumpkinhead. this time I'll show you an alternative way we can get back up there. So if we continue on this way, there'll be a long ladder we can climb up. And we're right back here, so up there is where we drop down. Come on. Come and get me. There we go. Alright. So I think I will kill these guys just so they don't try following us up there. Okay. Now we don't have to worry about them trying to attack us while we're talking.
I'm in your debt for keeping the sword from those fallen creatures. I'm no longer bound by duty. Once I've rescued Irina, I will spend my remaining days with her. Thanks to you, I will be reunited with Irina and devote my remaining... Irina has a gentle nature, though. I only hope it remains intact.
Okay. Now, head back to the Bridge of Sacrifice.
Irina, how could this be? My daughter deserved better. The fault lies with me. I chose duty over my daughter's safety. And that is how fate has answered. I'll find them. The foul wretches responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every last one of them. Rest assured, Irina, it will be done. I'll find the foul wretches. I'll hunt them down. Rest assured.
Okay. So now, for a little while, his quest line is done. Alright, so now, let's go ahead and hop on over to Castle Morn Rampart. And there it is. Want to head over here. And I want to head that way. And we get the green great turtle shell. So let's see, I don't think... Yeah, they'll put us at a heavy load. Let's see here, if we take the helmet off... Oh, still heavy. Okay. So we got to put some points into endurance. But what's nice about this is that it boosts stamina recovery speed. So what I like to do is put it on and then just two-hand my weapon. And then I get that free free boost. So we'll put that on a little bit once we get a few more points into endurance. Alright, so now I want to head over here. And I want to examine that. Seek 3 wise beasts. So if we turn right around, just go ahead and swing at the turtle there. One second one right there. And then if we come over here to the little pond, see the little bubbles there? Alright, seal on the rise open. So now we can head inside and get our reward. We gotta make our way all the way to the top. And here we go. And we get a memory stone. So now we're going to go get a grace, which is just right ahead here. Alright, so now we want to head, I believe it's right about there. And then we'll head back to there and then make our way down right about in there. So down here there's a lot of, I don't know what you call them, mages, I guess, but you don't get anything for them other than runes, so, and most of them are fairly tanky, so I don't really think it's quite worth the trouble. But that is worth the trouble. So now we can head back down. Stuck on a tree there. Go ahead and put on our lantern, because it's time for another cave. Impaler's Catacombs. Alright, let's see here. How many runes are we short? Nope, actually, we got just enough. Good deal. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we'll get health up to 25 and then get our endurance up to 20, I think. Come on over here. Alright, you're not coming. That is exactly what I did want. Now you want to get a running jump. And then quickly roll off, and then we can hop down. I remember my first time playing through here, this one took me quite a while to figure out. So these guys here, I wouldn't bother with them. Offer very little runes for killing them, and they're fairly tanky. So instead, we'll just run through here and grab all the goodies. And head on up the ladder. Alright, here's our lever. Yeah, a lot of the first caves and catacombs and tunnels are fairly short. Once you get into the late game, there's a couple fairly long ones, and they get a lot more complicated too. Like there's one that's full of transporter chests that just buzz you all around, so that's one reason why we want to craft a bunch of those rainbow stones. This one, I like to kill all these imps first. Stop with the fire. These guys can be very annoying. There we go. Alright. Yep, we get a new ash. Spirit ash. The demi-human ashes, which are very nice. In fact, I will go ahead and change the wolves out. So what's nice about this one is you get 5 different summons. You get 4 small ones and 1 large one. And, you know, they don't do a whole lot of damage, but they're very good at keeping the attention away from you. So get the root resin here. Alright. So we're done with that. Let's see here. So we're going to warp to the south of the Lookout Tower. And then we're going to head to right... I think it's right about there. Down a little ways. Let's see here. Yep, we can drop down there. Alright, here we go. Put on our lantern. And we got Earthbore Cave. 52 minutes. Let's go ahead and wrap it up here. This one is a little bit longer. So I just want to thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and I will catch you next time.